The first thing that you need to do is to turn on the camera. If you are filming a video, you have to make sure to put it in the video icon in this camera. Here, go to menu, and in this camera is the fifth icon. I need to look for moving recording size. I'm gonna click select. Make sure there is 1920 1080, 24 frames per second. Before I start filming, we need to do white balance. In this example, the white balance is outside light to sunlight. If I click that, I can change the white balance. There is the auto white balance that the camera is going to decide what is the color of the light. Is it bluish or reddish? Then if we're outside, we can select this daylight, the one I was working with. Then we have shade, cloudy. This is tungsten. Look at the way it look the image green. Tungsten actually is balanced for a oranges light. This is fluorescent for flash and custom white balance. Before filming, before going to camera mode here and M as a manual mode, we need to go to picture mode, in this case on in this camera, and select P, auto setting for shutter speed and aperture. And take a picture of a white paper that need to cover what the length is, the complete length. I take the picture. As you see, the white was covering the complete length. And this picture is going to be used as a reference as a white under this light. I go to camera, video camera, settings, and M as a manual mode. And I go to menu. In this case, it's the second icon, the custom white balance. I put set, and it's going to take me to the picture I just took from the white paper. So I'm going to select, say OK. This is going to be the white balance. This is the wheel to change the shutter speed. The lower the speed, more motion blur is going to have the video or the picture. The higher the shutter speed, the sharper is going to be the image. Now it's dark because you're gonna see we need to combine the shutter speed with the f-stop number with the ISO. The f-stop number is here. The lower the number, more light gets through the camera. In this camera, I need to press the AV and we move the wheel and this in order to change the f-stop number. As you see, the higher the number, less light goes through. The last setting that I would like to explain is the ISO. This is the button that we need to press to change the ISO. Moving this and pressing the button. And we can choose, you see, if I go higher, the camera is more sensitive, so need less light. If I go lower, the camera is less sensitive, so it need more light. So I'm gonna look for ISO to get a good exposure. 100 ISO, the image is very sharp. 3200 ISO, the image is grainy. Here, as I said before, this is the shutter speed. The next one is the f-stop number, and this one is the ISO. We're gonna have to combine the three settings to get a correct exposure of the picture. The image clear and with good light. How do I know if my image is correct exposed? I press the shutter speed very slightly, and here we have a triangle that mark the correct exposure of the picture. If the line is a little if the line is on the right side, means that it's overexposed, that have too much light. If the line is on the left side, means that it's underexposed, they have little light. Usually you want to make sure that you expose correctly to the subject, the most important subject in the picture. To film, you only need to press this button and start the red light, and when you're happy with the length of your shot, then you press it again and stop filming.